Hey folks, Ike Eastman here with the Eastmans. Today we're going to do a gear review on Eberlestock's new offerings for 2023. Now, before we get too far into that, I want to tell you about my podcast, Eastman's Hunting Journals Podcast Edition, where I sit down with cool people and talk about cool things. I got to sit down with the founder, Glenn Eberle from Eberlestock, and we talked about not only his cool life, but also how he came up with Eberlestock, how he was an Olympian, how he was a U.S. Air Force pilot and a United Airlines pilot, and the cool stuff that he did after that with the Eberlestock brand. Not only do they have backpacks, they have some of the most modular backpacks. So what Eberlestock did is they came up with, this is the Mainframe. This pack has the ability so you can zip on and off different pouches. This is the Vapor, the old Vapor. We're going to talk about the new one. The other thing is I use a little big top on my Mainframe. They made it easier on the new Vapor series. So let's start with what sizes. They have a 5,000 cubic inch and a 2,500. This 5,000 is perfect for any sort of expedition that you're going to do, especially when you add the topper to it. So let's talk about this topper. This topper is removable, so you can put it on, take it off. You can also put it on just the Mainframe or on the 2,500. It has all the pockets, a couple little pockets. It's got clips for really important things like flashlights, your keys for the pickup, whatever. I like this top because what I put in mine, and I've used the little big top for a long time, is just essentials: flashlights, rope, a knife, whatever you need that you don't want to be digging around in your backpack for in the dark. So I use that for the top. I put snacks in there. That way you want to have them dig all the way to the bottom of the Vapor. Now the Vapor this year, the new Vapor, well, let's talk about this one. They're the same, essentially the same pack, just one's 5,000, this one's 2,500. It has water bottle holders, or you can put, like I do, a tripod, or I put my spotting scope in here. The pouches, it's got a little pocket for essentials also, so you have 3 pockets with the topper. It also has inside the same pouches that the old Vapor did. It's got one for your bladder. It's got 2 side pouches for internal, like if you want to leave your spotting scope in here. It's got some webbing inside so that you can lash things in here to keep it up against your back. Now, the other cool thing that they did in this design, it's still made from ripstop material, but it also added this stretch material. So it gives you a little leeway when you're stuffing things in here, food, whatever. It gives you a little bit of stretch. This design versus the old design is they made it a little bit tapered. So you can tell that it's tapered slightly, so that when, you can really tell on the back, so that when you're loading this, it allows the weight to be distributed perfectly on your pack, the way that you want to load your pack for a long haul. The 5,000 is the exact same pouches, just a little bit bigger for those longer expeditions. I love the fact that you can put this on the Mainframe, adjust the sizes, still use the bat wings if you want to on the side pouch, and they've obviously upgraded this with the top. Now let's talk about the TEAM Elk pack, which has been completely redesigned. Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation has teamed up with Eberlestock to re-engineer their TEAM Elk pack. This is from the ground up. As you notice, it has a scabbard built in. It also has a meat shelf. So when you're packing quarters out, this is a perfect pack for your day hunt. When you're packing quarters out, you can stuff your quarter in here, lash it down real tight. When you put this on, check out this buckle system. One of the cool things, in order to tighten this, rather than having to pull backwards like most, you pull forward. So you can actually get it really tight because you're pushing away from yourself like you're doing a push-up. Really unique, and then getting it loose. So, you know, as you're walking and you adjust things constantly, you can adjust it and loosen it way easier than the traditional pull backwards. Now, as far as pockets, this thing is the pocket master. It has tons of places for all kinds of things that you need. Everything from a water bladder to your essential pouch, to more essential pouches, to internal for a water bladder. It's got internal pockets for a spotting scope or whatever you're using that for, as well as it's got a drawstring. So if you don't want to, for noise purposes, unzip it, you can get into it from the top and still access everything in here. It's got a padded design so that you don't have to worry about you know, if your scope is in here, you don't have to worry about it, you know, getting banged up with whatever's in your meat shelf pocket. So check it out, the Eberlestock TEAM Elk pack. It is completely redesigned and is the perfect, one of the best options for a day pack. And if you kill something, you still have upgraded harness, the upgraded load system, as well as that meat shelf. So check it out. You can get it at Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. Check them out at their banquets. And remember, smash that subscribe, ding that bell for notifications. Right here on Eastmans, we do hundreds of gear reviews just for you, for stuff that you would use in the field. We've gone through it and give you little pointers and some maybe helpful hints.